Shamya. Shamya, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hi Virat. Umpire's call. Recently, MCC Cricket Committee sort of debated on it. There was a report sent to the ICC as well, whether umpire's call should be removed while retaining the hitting zone element. Now, if it is removed, then teams should lose an unsuccessful review and so on and so forth. The decision is the ICC Cricket Committee's to make. You're someone who thinks about these things, and you've spoken about them as well in the past. Where do you stand on this? What are your thoughts on the matter?
Look, I've played a long time when there was no DRS, right? If the umpire made a decision, whether the batsman liked it or not, it stayed like that. Vice versa, if the umpire gave it not out and it was out, it stayed like that. Whether it was marginal or not. According to me, umpire's call right now is creating a lot of confusion. When you get bowled as a batsman, you don't expect the ball to hit more than 50% into the stumps to consider yourself bowled. So when the ball is being shown as clipping the stumps, the bails are going to fall. So from a basic cricket common sense, I don't think that there should be any debates on that. If the ball's clipping the stumps, it should be out. Whether you like it or not, you lose the review. And that's how simple the game has to be. If it hits the stumps or it misses the stumps, it doesn't matter how much it's hitting and those kind of things. Because it's creating a lot of confusion, as you've mentioned already. And the one more factor that needs to be considered is that how the fielding team responds to a dismissal that's claimed is also somewhere defining soft signals as well, which is, again, you have to question what the spirit of the game is and what those guidelines are, because if things like that happen with the Indian cricket team overseas, then you're talking about a totally different conversation of spirit of the game and so on and so forth. So yeah, look, it is a serious thing that needs to be considered, because there's a lot at stake in the future. They're big tournaments, and you don't want some grey area factors in the game which leave you with no clarity to be the defining factors of those big tournaments and big games.
We'll be taking 3 more questions. Ali Martin from The Guardian.
Hi Vera, you know Moeen Ali well from your time at RCB together. You have a strong relationship. Have you been surprised to see him fly home from the Test matches to rest, but then come back and not play at all in the T20 series?
Well, look, I won't judge anything like that. Knowing Moeen, he's someone that would have. I don't know what the rotation policy says, but and I'm not sure whether he was spoken to, or, as I said, the dynamics of the rotation policy. He would have been a very strong addition for sure in the Test matches, looking at how the pitch assisted the spinners, and also in the T20 competition with him bringing in a bit more balance and adding an extra spinning option. But outside of that, I honestly have no idea what the internal conversations were, and to be honest, it's not something for me to review or worry about at all.
Shavin Chakravarti from Indian Express.
Hi Virat. Virat, given the recent COVID spike in Maharashtra, at the back of your mind, is there any uneasiness in the team as regards to playing these 3 matches in Pune?
There have been cases outside of the bubble in all the places that we've been at. Look, whether there are few cases or a lot of cases, in today's times you have to be very, very aware and very, very particular about the precautions that you need to take, and that's the only thing that's in our control, and we are continuing to do that. We have been successful in 2 cities, and I'm pretty sure with our medical setup and the way the bubble is created, we will have a successful leg in Pune as well, and then carry it forward into the IPL also, because the players understand how much is at stake. The medical professionals understand. The hotel people have been brilliant. We have not felt unsafe inside the hotels or inside our bubbles at all. So I think they've all done a tremendous job, and it's upon everyone to be responsible to be able to continue this successful execution of these parameters.